Check it out, YouTube. I ate the other half of that burrito. Super delicious, dudes and dudettes. Right there, you see the chunk of snail meat. The pork liver was like a meat paste. And you had chunks of that pork patty from the Army brand. And then you got the snails right there. And I layered it with some of the leftover beans that I had. Some crushed up nacho cheese Doritos. And some of that Aardvark hot sauce. A splash of that. I ate the other half of this burrito already, man. Super fucking good. But right there you can see that's where the snail's at. Them canned snails are delicious. I like seafood, so I end up liking snails. The can it came in had like a little carrot thing in it, so I ate that and I tried one of the snails off camera. Delicious, salty. And I just dumped the snails and put them on top with the liquid in the can and the burrito. And you saw how I fried it up as usual. I made the mistake of not putting the garlic powder on before throwing it in the oven. But taking it back out of the oven and reapplying it with some beer was a nice touch. And then, right when the chimichanga here got nice and crispy, just about done, son, you throw on some of that sharp cheddar cheese on top and a sprinkle of Doritos nacho cheese to complement the inside. Yes, please. Overall, YouTube, I would definitely remake this chimichanga again. These burritos I make are fucking massive. And if you didn't tell people there were snails in it and they ate it, they would say it tastes just like a regular fried burrito. But that cross section is just beautiful. You got all the chili, beans, the canned meats, the snails, the Doritos, the cheese. Surprisingly really tasty, man. It don't even taste like snails. It just tastes like a stuffed burrito with, it's been deep fried and, yes sir. Right there you can see where the snail, right there, the canned snails are sitting right there. You see that cross section. The crispiness of that cheese. I'm gonna grab my drink real quick. And I'll take a bite for camera purposes, or a couple because, ooh. Now my drink of choice to pair with this amazing combo of delicious food. I have a mixture of Black Seal Black Rum, which is 151%. We got some Bacardi Gold and some E&J XO mixed with YouTube. You can guess which one. Yeah, that Green Monster energy drink and that drink combo that I made. It made for a potent little drink combo, dude. Fucking, it packs a bite. It tastes good. I ate the other half of this burrito already, so I'm already kind of full. But we're gonna grab a couple bites on camera here of this delicious. You wanted the details, Cobra. This is what it looks like. The end results are very tasty. Like I said, I smoked the other half of this already, so definitely a tasty little deep fried burrito. The Aardvark hot sauce, when you shake it onto the burrito, it comes out in like little spurts of drops. Believe me, you don't need a whole lot of that hot sauce. The Aardvark hot sauce that I put on this, it's spicy. And it's not overdone either. It's not overdone at all. Very tasty. Get a bite of that snail. A little bit of that hot sauce on top adds a nice amount of heat. Especially on a cold day like today. Another stupendous deep fried burrito from yours truly. Now the technique where you roll your burrito, smother it in margarine, bake it in the oven, and then before it's like this nice golden brown, like when it's still got a little bit of white from the tortilla shell left, sprinkle on some cheese, maybe your favorite like nacho cheese Doritos. Throw it back in the oven, and when it finishes baking, you're gonna get this cheese and these chips, the sharp cheddar cheese, yes please, baked on top. Oh. Packed with protein and flavor. Yeah, YouTube, this burrito gets the King Cobra seal of approval. Most people wouldn't try snails, but I digress. It's an acquired taste, much like caviar or fish in general. Even though snails are not technically fish, but the canned snails that I got for this recipe were delicious. Like I said, the pork liver was a meat paste that I smeared into the burrito with chunks of that pork loaf. That came from the Army pork loaf can. Last time I didn't put meat in the burrito, so this time I did. The secret Aardvark scorpion hot sauce that I put on it, I gave it a couple of healthy shakes on there. Just enough for a little bit of heat. Oh yeah, I'm digging this burrito, YouTube. This is simply just delicious. And see how it's staying together on the end result? I was able to save it, YouTube, but holy shit. You see the shell is nice and crispy. That's how you want to do it. You see the snail meat right there. YouTube, I'd make this burrito again. I'm not just saying this because I made it. the canned meat, the snails, everything on this burrito, I'm liking it, dude. So yeah, YouTube, check out all my other amazing deep fry burrito recipes. I'm refilming this because I did not get a proper look at that cross section. That's what the YouTube wants to see, man. I already smoked half of this burrito earlier, so I'm already feeling kind of full, to be honest. I'm going to be eating the rest of this for later when I get hungry again, for sure. You can't even tell there's snails in there, to be honest. It just tastes like a meat burrito with like a little bit of hot sauce and some beans. Oof, YouTube. I ate the other half on. Well, it was on camera, but I didn't like the way I filmed it because, like I said, I didn't get the cross section in there. So I want to make sure that when I'm filming my cooking videos or the results, you see what's in the middle. Cheese pull, cross section. The crunch. Okay? Drink combos. There's a little bit of saltiness from the snails. You can kind of taste it. It's there, but it's overpowered by everything else. The cheese, the canned meats. I used a pork loaf meat. And then I used pork liver meat paste. Some crushed up nacho cheese Doritos. Some sharp cheddar cheese, some chili beans, and some hot sauce. I did not put hot sauce on the outside, just on the inside. A couple hearty shakes is enough. It's good hot sauce. It packs a heat. And like I said, man, when I deep fried that burrito to almost, like right now, it's perfect with the shell the way it is, nice and crispy. When it's about like maybe 10, 20 minutes out from that, I'll pull it out of the oven, and I took the toothpicks out because them toothpicks held the burrito together while it baked, and then when the shell baked and got all crispy, it sealed. So now I'm able to pick it up and just eat it on camera like that. So yes, I was able to save the burrito. And the mistake I made about not putting the seasoning on there until after I took it out of the oven and did it again. And then just like, okay, well, I gotta make up for lost time. Fuck it. Throw some Bud Light Platinum on there for flavor. Honestly, really fucking good. Like, if you didn't, like I said, dude, if you didn't tell people there were snails legitimately in this burrito, with some like pork liver and you know, pork meat in general, people wouldn't know, dude. They'd be like, if you like spicy, you like a meaty, spicy, just crunchy. Oh, I've been on like a chimichanga craze lately, and I discovered the way to do it. Definitely want to smear your burrito in like a margarine or a butter, and then hit the top of that with your favorite seasoning. Then throw it in the oven at 350 degrees. Bake it low and slow until the shell is almost completely golden brown like you saw on the video here. Take it back out of the oven. Hit the top of that with some cheese and some crushed nacho cheese Doritos. And then throw it back in the oven. Just a light coating of cheese for the top. The cheese will melt with the Dorito crumbs, crushed up Doritos, on top of the shell. You take it out of the oven when it's all golden brown like it is right now. Let it cool off. All those cheesy elements on the outside of the shell are gonna crispify on top of that shit. And you can get canned meats at your local Walmart, you know what I'm saying? Like, if you're spending a couple bucks on some like cheap Spam meats and you fry up the Spam a little bit in some like bacon fat before you like throw it in there, fucking A, it works. But I didn't have any Spam or bacon to speak of, so I just took ingredients that I had laying around, plus the ingredients that my fans sent me, and I made a meal out of it. Instead of copying someone else's recipe, I'm doing my own thing and seeing how it turns out. And if I don't like it, I'll say so. Like that fiery fish pizza that I made. Nope. But I fuck with this deep fried burrito. I was worried about how it was gonna taste. Once I got to the cooling off stage, I'm like, fuck this shit. I need to go to bed. And I will just try it in a couple hours. Let it cool off. I smoked the first half of that trying to film a cooking video. I deleted that cooking video because... well, that cooking video review of my product. You get what I'm saying? Because I didn't get the cross-section in there. Like, oh, check it out. You know what I'm saying? But this time, I know for a fact, I got it in there. The shot is in there. And even though I'm full for eating the first half of that, I took a couple bites for y'all so you could hear that crunch of that chimichanga goodness. Maybe snails are not your forte, so you add whatever the fuck you want to add to the middle of these burritos. And when they're done right, they're good. But yo, YouTube, I want to take a drink of this drink combo and leave you with it. This drink combo for 21 and up now. Yes. Get a bite.